All right, guys, here's this Esquire. I'm going to try to do a real quick little tone thing. It's going to sound terrible with this phone audio, but I'm going to give it a try. This is the, of course, the bridge. This is the position, the normal bridge position, which is just the straight, no tone, no, just straight out. So this is it. This thing has great sustain to it. I mean, it just keeps going. Now, that camera will show it. Okay, this is the middle position where you have your volume tone just like you would normally on the telly on the bridge. So I'm gonna have the tone set about halfway, kind of give you a little bit different. Okay, this is our forward position where you're going through a different cap. It's kind of a bass. It takes the tone out once more. So we'll see what we can do with it. So you can tell it's a little, quite a bit more bassy. So this is going to sound horrible. I've tried everything to do something on this with this phone, but it ain't going to do any better. So let me switch around and we'll talk about it a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm back here in the dungeon again. Uh, I know that was a terrible audio on this thing. I mean, I've tried everything with the using the phone. I even bought a little external mic. And it sounded worse, but one of these days things will get better, and I don't get a chance to play anymore, and I'm all stiff, can't do nothing. But anyway, uh, this is Esquire that I built. I mean, you can go back and look at the videos on it. Uh, we got an ash body. We got the traditional Fender bridge, brass saddles, Twain King pickup, the Esquire electronics. Let me think, Dave Starr for those. Uh, we got their 3-ply pick guard, 22 fret neck, 12-inch radius, nitro finish, Clusen Revolution staggered tuners, bone nut, uh, strap locks. There's Gota, everything's Gota, Clusen. What am I trying to think of? Something else that I used. Everything's been, Fender. Everything was good stuff. Also, I don't know if the camera's going to show it, but we got clay dot inlays now. I went ahead and put the clay dots in. I don't know how maybe that'll show right there. So anyway, we got clay dots. I don't really know what else you could put on it. We got the nitro finish neck, the body I done just an enamel, a white, and then the red over it, kind of a little worn look to it, Got our ferrules in the back. So really don't know anything else you could do to improve it. And I know it's not exactly correct, as far as a pine body, the 21 fret neck with, I think, 9.5 on the Esquire. I'll have to look here in a minute and see, but 7.25 on the Fender on their Esquires. I'm not going to get into pricing every piece because things go up and down with where you find stuff at, whether it's eBay, Reverb, wherever. So anyway, I went through and priced everything down to the strings. Ernie Ball 1046 strings, everything. And basically I came out right at $500. that's parts. So, that's everything. The only used parts that I put on here were the bridge and the pickup that I got off eBay. I did get a deal, the bridge for $21, and that was with the saddles, all that. And it's an old bridge. It's really cool. And the pickup I bought off eBay for $33. So I mean that was a bargain. I got some deals right there. So here we go. This is what we have. So my question to everybody is, build one like this yourself to exact specs you want, or you can go out and buy, the Esquire now has out there, and I think it's a classic vibe edition of their Esquire. It's like $3.99, so $400, $100 cheaper than what I've got in this one. Got the pine body, got a 1-ply pick guard, 9.5-inch radius, 21 frets. Got the vintage style tuners, so that's okay. The fender is $2,000. Pine body, single ply pick guard. It has a nitro finish on it, a 7.25 radius, 21 fret, and it has a bone nut where the Esquire has a, what do you call it, the plastic bone. So, so that's $2,400, and then $400 for the Esquire, $2,000 for the fender. So, that's kind of my question. Would you buy one of those guitars for that price, or would you think you would be better off building your own? Because like I say, we got the clay dot inlays, we got the nitro neck, we got better tuners than those guitars have. We've got everything the Fender has, with the exception of probably a 2-piece body, but it's a pine. It may be a one, I don't know. But, we don't have the pine body. We got an alder body. We got, a DiMarzio pickup. We got great electronics. I mean, top-notch electronics. I don't know what else. My question to you, which one would you pick? Let's put an $800 price tag on this. Let's just say it's worth $800 hanging on the wall in a shop. Would you go for this, or would you buy a name brand, for resale or for whatever, or if you were buying it to keep, to use? What's your preference? And that's just something I'm curious about, because I wanted more than the Esquire had to offer. And by the time I upgraded the Esquire, I would have had the same or more money in it than I have in this one. The Fender, I can build something as good as Fender cheaper than $2,000, even if I done a nitro finish. So I wasn't going that route. Something I picked up also is a black pick guard. Got this white one on here. I don't know how easy I can slide this under here real quick, which it'd have to be slid up under the fretboard, but that's with the black. Let it go stay put. That's the black pick guard, which is going to reflect in the phone, versus the white. Which one do you think? Which one's better? I'll dull this one down if I was to use it. I'm not decided. Wasn't really happy with the way this one fits, so it was not quite cut just exactly right. So anyway, that's kind of the end all of this whole series on this guitar. We're gonna move on to something else, but everybody did want to know what the overall cost was, and like I said, I'm not gonna break it down into every little detail, because that all varies, and but you could say if you bought everything new, and like I say, the only thing I didn't buy new was the bridge, the pickup, would have added say another $100 or so to it. So for $600. And I mean, it's you know, it's super nice playing guitar. It's got sustain all day. I mean, this thing is like so loud. It just carries on. It just rings out. So I'm really happy with it, really like it. So anyway, we're going to move on to other stuff. We're going to take the little Townville kind of a Strat looking copy guitar. I want to take it down and see see what's inside of it, do a little work on it. Been working on my shop, man. We're getting close. I'm about to get out of the dungeon in here. I'm really getting close to getting it done. Been painting. A carpenter, I'm not. But anyway, I may do a little tour on that, show the updates on it, or I may just wait till I get done. Got a Strat we're going to do some work on. Got a lot of different stuff coming up, a lot of different projects. So anyway, I appreciate everybody subscribing, and give me a thumbs up if you like this. And if you hadn't seen, kind of the series on this, go back and check it out and see where we started and where we ended up. And appreciate everybody. Until the next time, see you.